Hi everyone, I'm Fira from grade 10 and I want to share an exciting experience from our science experiment. This time, we learned how to make salt using an acid and insoluble base. This experiment taught us about chemical reaction, the process of neutralization, and how salt crystals are formed. The goal of this experiment is to produce salt by reacting lead sulfuric acid with copper oxide, an insoluble base. Through this process, we observe the formation of salt solution and the crystallization of salt. Materials we needed: measuring cylinder, dilute sulfuric acid, beaker, Bunsen burner, tripod stand, wire gauze, spatula, copper oxide, glass rod, filter funnel, filter paper, conical flask, evaporating dish. Procedure and observation. 1. Warm 50 cm³ of dilute sulfuric acid and a beaker gently avoiding boiling. 2. Copper oxide slowly to the acid while stirring with a glass rod until no more copper oxide. Dissolve and there is some excess at the bottom of the beaker. Observation. Copper oxide dissolve and the solution starts changing color. 3. Let the beaker cool, then filter the solution to remove the excess copper oxide. Collect the filtrate in a conical flask. Observation. The filtrate collect was supposed to be a blue solution, but it turned out brown, indicating a possible issue. 4. Heat the filtrate in an evaporating dish until most of the water evaporates, leaving a saturated salt solution. 5. Allow the saturated solution to cool so that salt crystal form. 6. Dry the salt crystal on a piece of filter paper. Observation. Salt crystal did not form properly as expected. Now answer the question in the activity book. Why is there a need to add excess copper oxide? We add copper oxide until no more can dissolve to ensure all the acid react and form salt. The excess copper oxide confirms that the reaction is complete and no acid remains. What is the color of the filtrate? The filtrate ideally be blue because copper sulfate is blue. However, the filtrate turned brown, indicating an error in the experiment. Identity the filtrate. The filtrate is supposed to be copper sulfate solution, but to unexpected color suggests contamination or an incorrect reaction. Write the word equation for the neutralization reaction: sulfuric acid plus copper oxide and copper sulfate plus water. What ions replace the hydrogen ions in the sulfuric acid? To form the salt, the copper ions replace the hydrogen ions in the sulfuric acid, forming copper sulfate. Conclusion. The experiment did not succeed and expect because the final result, the salt crystal did not form properly, and the filtrate turned brown instead of blue. This indicates that something went wrong during the procedure. Reason why the practice failed. The failure of this experiment could be due to several possible reasons. 1. Overheating the sulfuric acid. If the acid was heated too much, it could lead to decomposition or unexpected reaction with the copper oxide. Contamination of materials. Dirty equipment or impurities in the copper oxide or acid could have affected the chemical reaction, resulting in a brown solution. Incorrect measurement of reagents. If the amount of sulfuric acid or copper oxide was not measured accurately, the reaction might not have been completed properly. Incomplete filtration. Excess copper oxide might not have been fully filtered out, leading to impurities in the filtrate and affecting the crystallization process. Last, evaporation issues. If the water wasn't evaporated at the right temperature or for the right duration, salt crystal may not have formed correctly. Even though this experiment didn't go as planned, I'm not disappointed. In fact, I learned a lot, like the importance of following procedures carefully, making sure the equipment and materials are clean, and understanding chemical reaction better. This failure is just a stepping stone to future success. I hope my experience can also be a lesson for all of you. See you in the next exit.